Now I know, Jen, you guys get a lot of stuff from estates, right? So people pass on, people get stuff handed down to them, whether it be left to them or gifted to them. And one of those things that you guys quite often get is massive coin collections.
Yeah, we see them all the time. So estates, you know, they can be, it's very sensitive conversations.
Of course.
Grandpa left this behind and said, you know, keep this because today it will be worth something someday. Well, today kind of is that someday. The price of the metal is really high. And in this example, it's taking Lisa a few hours to go through this evaluation, checking all of the coins. Some of them will have currency value, some of them will have commodity value, some of them will have collector value, and some of them will have premium value.
Okay.
I'll show you a couple of samples of the things that we see here all the time. Estates, sometimes the clients like to come in with their families, take the information to the lawyers, wait a year or so, whenever they're allowed to sell it, and they come back. Or they'll drop it off and say, you do your thing, and let us know when you make out. Totally. We're happy to do either.
Yeah.
So for example, this one here, this is a centennial set. We see a lot of these in the lab, and this is your typical silver dollar proof set from 1981.
Wow.
Fun little fact, this was done every year. This was done to commemorate Canada's anniversary. So this set has silver dollar, half dollar, or quarter, dime, all has silver value, but this coin here is a $20 22 karat coin.
Okay.
It is not worth $20. It is worth $20 in currency, Canadian currency, but we would buy this coin for the gold value of 22 karat at $1,576.59. So this is always a fun little, like, it's worth what?
Yeah.
So this was like $1,700.
$20 on it
all day long. I know, it's very deceiving. Same as this set here. This is your typical silver dollar set. You'll see the oxidization of the silver here. This one has silver in it. This one down here does not have silver in it.
Okay.
And so we'll go through, you know, what's the difference between that other than the pricing? Are there any collector coins in this collection? If there are, we'll find a collector that would potentially purchase those coins for the client. Estate evaluations can be quite extensive. We itemize everything so that the family can see all of the values of what everything is worth.
Well, because there's so much here. I mean, like, what are these little things? There's so many of them.
Those are old school silver dollars. And they are, so my grandma used to give this to us every Christmas.
Yeah.
So every year you get some of these will be marked, you know,
get one in your stocking or something.
Right. Yeah. And so again, you know, some of these coins can be 10, 20 years old. Some of them can be 40 years old. They're very deceiving because if you've never seen them before yourself, you have no idea what this stuff is and what it's worth.
Well, and a lot of the time they have the certificate of, you know, authenticity, which is amazing. Not necessarily helpful to you guys.
No,
but
I mean, you can Google a lot of this stuff. Yeah. And you go down that rabbit hole, and it can be very confusing as well.
Yeah, because one website says one thing and one website says the other. So come in for a consultation.
We'll take the time with you and explain everything to you, what it's worth. And if you would like to sell, we're always happy to buy.
All right, well, coming up, we are going to be taking a look at some of the items that you may have lying around at home that you never use anymore that could be worth a lot of money.